Ladies and gentlemen, in one of the closest battles ever in the history of Big Brother, it's day 15, 4 hours to eviction, so it gives me great pleasure to say, let's get ready to rumble! Great to see a bit of delayed punching there, isn't it? OK, coming up on today's BBLB, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Justine or John, it's that simple. The twins are here to fight out. Anushka's back, not actually just a shot of her back, she's back in the studio. And we chat to the lady we all love on a Friday. Her name is Davina McCall, but we kick off, as we always do, with Little Brother's big news. Indeed, last night the housemates entertained themselves with a cabaret show. Acts included John's solo performance, or concerto, of It's Not Unusual. Also, Grease renditions from Sissy and Steph, and this highly imaginative act from Goss and Cameron.
Here we go. Now I can't see anything at all. No, yeah, ooh. Splash it all over. I think I'll have the porridge. Yeah. Oh, full now, Cameron, thank you. Might as well wipe my mouth.
Better than Norman Collier. Class. This morning, John was none too pleased when the hot water ran out before his turn in the shower. In fact, mid his turn in the shower. This was his reaction.
It's no way, 10 o'clock! Oh! Last day, no hot shower. Brilliant.
All right, John let loose to Steph and Cameron this morning about the growing food crisis. It started out as a lack of sugar, as you remember, Sugargate, then of course Saltgate, but now the growing fears about what's left to go on their toast.
Okay, cards on the table then. I don't think we think that people can be trusted to be sensible at the current time. We've seen no evidence for it yet. Jam will go in a day.
Yeah, I know what you mean with things like that.
So some things are going to start being rationed. It's going to be
I think most things have to be, we're just going to have to do what we're doing now.
Yeah. I don't want to be accused of hyperbole, but I would say we are facing severe jam meltdown. That, my friends, was Little Brother's big news. Okie dokie. Later on, I'm going to be joined by John's twin Phil and Justine's twin Luby. So today, quite simply, we want to know what you want to know. Let us help you make up your mind who should go. Call, email with your questions to the following numbers. OK, for the last time this week, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Anushka. Like to firstly apologise to everyone at home that's watching. When you move around in the sofa, makes a bit of an embarrassing sound. Probably picking that up at home now. That's not cabbage, that's just the sofa. Hello, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
What kind of a week have you had then? Just obviously the most mental week of your life.
It is. It's been absolutely crazily busy. I've been doing various photo shoots, TV appearances, interviews, photo shoots. Interviews.
Favourite non-Big Brother related place that you went, i.e. not here?
I'll have to be the photo shoot that I did for a magazine on Tuesday.
Lovely. What?
Yeah.
No, don't tell us the magazine.
No, I won't.
What sort of, like, you wearing, like, classy gear or something?
I was just wearing normal, everyday sort of clothes. No. Really nice.
Excellent. OK, we've got a few quick-fire questions for you.
OK.
What's been the high point of the whole thing?
The whole thing, going in and meeting so many different people.
Even when Cameron said hello to you to start with, you went like this. I'm Cameron!
That scared the hell out of me.
Of course it did. Brilliant, though. Who asked you the best interview question so far, non-Big Brother related? Because me and Davina get, our mitts on you first. So.
Yeah. Chris Miles was good. Oh, he was lovely.
Yeah, next question. Who sent you the best car? Who came to sort of pick you up?
That was something that my agent, I hate that word, arranged for me.
Yeah, but which programme, though?
Which programme?
Yeah. Or is it the same car all
Rise.
week? What kind of car?
A really nice, big one.
Big, shiny one,
yeah.
Lovely, OK. Nicest dressing rooms?
Pardon?
Nicest dressing rooms. Who's got the nicest dressing rooms, apart from us who we have no dressing rooms?
Rise.
Rise.
Good,
Sorry,
yeah.
I just thought you said right.
Yeah, Rise,
OK.
yeah.
Have you had any offers of work this week?
I've had quite a few things, floating around. I've heard from various underwear companies, and I've also had something from a magazine as well.
Wonderful. Okay, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
One paper offers 50,000 for a little bit of nookie. Ever tempted?
No way.
Okay. Did Chris Moores ask for your number?
No, he didn't.
Let me
He's
rephrase
such a
that question.
cutie.
How many times did Chris Moores ask for your number?
He
And
didn't,
who do you think's going to leave tonight?
Unfortunately, I think it may be Justine.
And is it a relief to be out?
No, I would like to be in, but I'm here.
Now, you were a big instigator of games there, while you were in the house, right? Did you ever get terribly bored in there?
I didn't get bored once in that place. I entertained myself and it's wicked.
Excellent stuff. OK, well, the games have invented to stave off boredom and are getting more and more desperate. Take a look at this.
Let's play a game.
You play charades.
What's charades?
Where you get a TV film.
First word.
Full Monty.
If I was a hat, what would I be? I know that. He's stuck.
Leave it alone.
All right.
Oh my God.
Let's play a game. Let's see one thing, see it back.
Am I a puppet?
Yes.
Like the sound of that. OK, last week we showed you a few celebrity lookalikes. Since then, under our instigation, you've been sending in loads of your own. We've got Anusha's expert eye with this one, with the lookalikes, all right? So I wanted to tell you who you think looks like who. OK, Dave Isherwood from Croydon says his friend Luke looks like a certain person. Now, bear in mind, he's got a bit of a squashy head there, but who do we reckon?
I reckon it might be Fed.
You reckon? Audience? Yeah. They're brilliant. I love that. OK, let's take a look. Yes, indeed! He's Fed. Yeah, they're right to clap. Samantha Bromley from Corby said her friend Paul looks like... Now, this is interesting. Could be one of two people. Take a look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, isn't it? Which one?
Goss.
You reckon Goss? Audience? Let's take a look. No, indeed, it's John. Phil over there.
That's quite scary.
Absolutely mortified. OK. And Elliot Webb, who presents BRMB 95.5 breakfast show in Birmingham, says his newsreader, Catherine Langley, is a dead ringer for Zone 1. Now, take a look at this. This is unbelievable. Look at that. Now, that...
Oh, my goodness.
Fair enough. Can we have a look at it again? Now, fair enough, she's had one too many there. That's a night out. And the old red eye reduction is certainly not on. But that is the spitting image of...
Justine.
There you go, of course. Wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. Anushka, thank you for being such a star this week.
No, thank you.
With that in mind, we've got a lovely little present for you. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
He does.
Thank you.
Very heavy flowers.
Very much,
Thanks,
Adam.
son. Good luck with everything, all right?
Thank you very much.
OK, keep your entries coming in. Here is how to get in touch with the address. Very, very exciting time now. You might recall our eviction prediction panel last week. We're going to find out what our eviction prediction panel think this week. Last week, only our psychic, Imbal, and our control, Ola, predicted correctly that Anushka would go. Here's the league table as it stands right now. Can we have a look at that? OK, as you can see there, Imbal psychic, 1 for 1, very impressive. Ola the pensioner, once again, 1 for 1. David the astrologer, nada. And Robin the palmist, absolutely zilch. So, first up, we should have Imbal on the line. Imbal, hello.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Congratulations to being top of the top right now.
Well, not really surprising anybody, hey?
Now, first thing I have to ask you is, being a Paddy, any tips for the derby tomorrow?
Oh, you what?
Any tips for the derby tomorrow?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not from this country. I have no idea about these things.
Can you just say the name of a horse, please? I trust you implicitly.
Santa's little helper,
I'm 64 grand in the hole. They're going to take my thumbs. OK, who do you think is going to go this week?
I'm pretty sure Justine is going to go, and I've sort of surprised myself because last week I was saying John has probably used up all the good luck he ever accumulated in his life.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a little bit more coming.
Brilliant. Inbal, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next we go to Parmis Robin. Hello, Parmis Robin.
Hello.
How are you? All right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Last week you said John's going to go.
I
now,
did indeed.
Are you going to tell me it's one of those, you know, dirty photocopies so you didn't properly see the lines?
Yes, it was obviously a second-hand print.
Okay, your prediction this week, John.
But John shows fewer changes in his hand, but, you know, Justin was always my second, and so I think I had to rely on the hand print, but they don't change too much. So I've decided to use a pendulum this time, and in the last hour it changed, and I do think Justin's going to go.
Excellent stuff. OK, thank you very much. And we have our astrologer, David, on the line. David, you also said John would go last week. Are the stars going to get it right this week?
Hi, Dermot.
Hiya.
Yeah, well, you know, it was a close call with that solar eclipse in Gemini last
I was thinking
week.
I was thinking that.
You knew that all along.
Capricorn wasn't in Saturn, was it?
Yeah,
I knew that.
was it.
OK, cool. So what do we reckon?
This week, I think it's going to be Justine.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. The Big Brother is ruled by the moon. The show is ruled by the moon. It's in direct confrontation with Justine's sun. No hope.
OK, thanks. I'm going to go home just straight to bed. That scared the living daylights out of me. Thanks a lot, David. Finally, we went back to Ola at the Watford Derby and Joan Club. This is what she said about guessing correctly last week.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got it right last week, but I've always liked Anushka, or I say that she's a bit of a girl, but I like her, and that's all there is to it.
She's right, that is all that there is to it. But it isn't really, because we've got another important question. Who does she think is going to go this week? Ola?
Oh, I think Justine's going to go, because she's been horrible to that lovely man, John.
Thanks, Ola. So, John versus Justine, man versus woman, twin versus twin, Kramer versus Kramer. One of them has to leave tonight. With that in mind, we want to know who you think is going to go in our official BBLB exit poll. Text poll and then the name of the person to 85444. Text costs 25p, but wait for it, your network standard message rate also applies. Youcherama. The results of that and so much more right after the break. See you in 3. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. Earlier on, we only asked you who... Sorry, once more with clarity. Earlier on, we asked you who you think is going to leave tonight. Currently, our exit poll looks like this. 73%, is it? 74% at the moment thinks Justine is going to go. You can still vote on the poll by texting poll and the name of the person you think is going to go to 85444. Whatever happens, one thing is for certain. Either John or Justine is going to be returning to a relatively normal life tonight. But what are their normal lives? We asked their twins to tell us.
Hi, I'm Luby. Welcome to Justine's World.
And I'm Phil Tickle. Let's take a look at the world according to John. Now this is John's bedroom. John really doesn't spend much time here, which is probably why it's not as tidy as it should be. I'm not sure the cleaners have been round recently.
This is Justine's bedroom. As soon as she gets up in the morning, she's straight in the bathroom.
As you can see, looking around, John loves his technology.
This is the kitchen. This is the first person that Justine sees in the morning. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum. Hiya.
Check out all these chairs.
This is the lounge where Justine likes to sit and relax and watch the box.
John's got no pets, but this is his beloved plant, Cyril.
This is Justine's garden. This is where we like to spend most of our sunny days.
This is John's office. Look here what we have. John Tickle, chosen by God, loved by women.
OK, so that was the day in the life of Justine. I'm really, really missing her, but please keep her in the house.
That's John's normal day, but I'm sure he won't want to come back to it yet, so let's keep him in the house so he can keep entertaining you.
All right, please welcome Luby and Phil.
Yay!
Now then, unlike John and Justine, you get on very well.
We do, yeah.
OK, so why do you guys think it's even at this stage they're not talking to each other, because they got on so well to start with?
You go for that one.
Yeah, well, we do. We were discussing it before, and we think it was probably the Saturday night in the disco room that might have just... we just got a bit fresh.
Too much champagne, a little bit over-familiar.
Yeah, and I think then she just got a little bit like, OK, now the...
The thing, for me, wasn't even the dry humping, as bad as it was. It was just the constant touching whilst dancing, which totally weirded me out. When you see that, do you just go, John, please don't do that? Are you mortified?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
It was way over there for me.
But as well as that, I suppose they haven't really drunk that much because, you know, they failed the task and so forth. Then champagne notoriously goes to the head as well, doesn't it?
And they did down it very quickly.
OK, now before, we wanted sort of a humorous take on this. Before they went in the house, we asked them to draw their ideal partners. I don't know if you've seen these yet.
No.
Luby, describe what you think Justine's ideal partner might look like.
Ooh, tall, dark and handsome.
Tall, dark and handsome. Well, this is what she drew. Take a look. Nice.
Superman.
Almost like Superman. But a little bit like John, I have to say, with the scrunchy
Spiky
hair there,
yeah.
Obviously not the big S top, and I have to say, quite a large proportion south of the
well
river as well.
endowed,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? OK.
Good girl,
Phil, please describe what you think John's ideal partner looks like.
That's hard. Probably Kylie with brown hair.
OK. This is what he drew. It's a cat. Lovely.
Now, you guys have got a team of psychologists.
I personally think that Justine's quite feline-like, so this still works in the love and hate thing.
Yeah.
OK, now, this is classic. Slightly more worrying is we asked them to draw self-portraits. This was Justine's. Now, aside from the fact there's no nose, I don't think that's too bad. It's pretty good. And she has bizarre, sort of mangled 7
boobs
fingers
looking
on her
good, yeah.
hands. But the boobs, like you say, and it's your word, not mine, are looking good.
One pointy shoe.
OK, that's strong. That's strong. This is John's. Phil, please tell me what's going on in that man's head.
Was it more champagne?
I think so, yeah. Can we have a look at that again? Because I can only think that if you look all around, there's matchstick men and matchstick cats and dogs.
Is that me and John in the middle?
I think it's in the middle, you and John, because your hands are actually up.
Oh, well spotted.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, you're the John expert. You've got to tell us what this all means.
Do you know, he throws me as much as he throws other people.
Really? OK, cool. OK, now we're going to give you 10 words each to say why your twin should stay to the nation. Voting is neck and neck, so this could swing it, all right? Okay. Luby, down to that camera there. 10 words. I'm holding up your sort of word count, bizarre big sausage fingers, OK? And so it's that camera down there, all right? So, OK, go for it, 10 words.
Please keep her in the house and you'll see why. More.
Yeah! OK, lovely. OK, no, I didn't expect it to be that fast. OK, next up is Phil. Phil, 10 words. Ready?
OK.
Go for it.
There's more to tickle than toasters. Keep John in.
Yeah! I totally lost the word count there, but I'm sure they were totally well rehearsed, so I'm going to take your words for it. OK, the line's closed in 2 hours. Haven't made your mind up yet. This could help you. To evict John, dial 09011 214405 or text Vote John to 85444. To evict Justine, dial 09011 214406 or text Vote Justine to 85444. Really, honestly, irrespective of what you think about other people, stop talking. If you're going to meet one person, if you're going to chat to one person on Friday night, it has to be, don't let me hanging, Mr. Vina McCall.
Yeah,
Hello,
baby.
darling, how are you?
I'm very good. All the better for seeing you.
Preps for tonight.
OK, preps. I'm prepping. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just sort of sitting here. We've done our rehearsal. We've got one more rehearsal to do after dinner break, and then we do it. OK, cool. Is the voting as close as everyone's saying? Or do you not, yes.
do you not know?
No, I do know that the voting is close, and I know that it's close enough to change. So we've had to prep the two interviews again.
How'd it go last Friday? How do you think Anushka coped?
I thought it was difficult with Anushka, actually, and I think the reason being is that she was quite guarded, and I think one of the reasons she was quite guarded was her sister, understandably, when friends and family go and see their loved ones, they want to go, and they know this, and they know that, and people think you're like this. And
you could see, in fact, it was quite strange because you could see when
she went.
Yeah, she came up and she was really happy, and then the sister went, jump,
and she went, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, did you clock that and just think, oh no?
Well, I sort of realised, and I should have basically said in the show, what did she ask you? But I realised that it was something that was kind of to do with a tabloid story that I'm not really interested about. I'm only interested about what goes on in the house, what's happened in the house, how they feel about the housemates, blah blah blah.
Okay. Lastly, what do you say to them during the ad break? Because obviously you probably want to keep all your big guns for when you're going live, but at the same time you've got to keep it going during the ad break, right?
I say, panic! No. I say, listen, it's all going to be fine. Got to calm them down, make them focus. So I keep going, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me, because they're going, friends, family. Oh, look at all the banners. Whoa, we're mad. So Tycho, look at me and let me tell you that I'm not going to try and catch you out. I'm not going to try and take the mick out of you. We've got no weird surprises, no long-lost relatives, you know, that kind of thing. Just, it's all going to be fine.
You rule as always.
You
Take
rule
it easy.
more.
Let's watch. OK, Superfan quiz. As you're well aware, each week we have a Superfan quiz. A winner this week is Joanna Cannon from Derbyshire, who answered 69 questions correctly. She gets to come to BBLB on Sunday, meet the evictee, and she gets eviction tickets for tonight. We'll be telling you all about that on Sunday, but right now, quite simply, today's Cool BBLB. We're running a bit behind, so let's get through them as soon as we can. Is Ask the Twins. We can help you make up your mind. Jackie from Oxfordshire, hello.
Hello.
Go for it, Jax.
How are you doing?
How you doing? We're
sorry.
Jackie, what's your question?
Right, my question is, I have twins, so I know a bit about them. Is the way that Justine and John have reacted to each other normal for them? I mean, one minute they're touchy-feely massaging, the next minute they're voting each other out and can't stand each other. Is that the normal way they react to people?
Interesting.
No.
No, not at all.
No. John takes a long time to sort of get to know people and make up his mind about people, and I don't think we've got anywhere near the timescale required.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I really agree with that. That's about the same thing with Aaron.
Appeasement. Thank you very much, Jackie. Alison from South Wales. Hello, Alison.
Hi, Dermot. Hi, Phil. Hi, Luby.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My question is, I wonder, how do you think the being on Big Brother will affect both Justine and John? Where can you see them in a year's time?
Oh, that's a good question.
On the telly again.
Doing what?
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I can see John back at work. He loves his job. Company really good to him. So, he's just wanting to get back to work, I think.
How do you think it'll both affect them? I mean, do you think...
I think they're going to cope very, very well with it.
They seem very, very strong characters.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, both strong individuals.
We read the letter that John sent around to his friends this week. I mean, it just shows amazing self-purpose within the letter.
He wanted to make sure that all his friends were okay with the process, and you know, he likes looking after his mates.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Vanessa from the West Midlands. Hello, Vanessa.
Dermot. Just to say, I think you're absolutely lovely. But what I would like to know is how they would both react if they knew that Federico had fouled the task yet again.
What do you think?
I think they'll be pretty peeved.
There's only a certain amount of compassion you can have until you get in that house, until you get slightly annoyed, right?
Yeah, well, if it was me, it'd be hanging up by his ankles. But I don't know. John, I think, will be quite calm about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil, Luby, thank you very much. Good luck tonight. Thank you very much to our lovely audience.
Thank
Pretty much all we've got time for today. Thanks to all today's guests. Don't forget to tune in to Big Brother tonight at 8:30 and 10 o'clock. We're back Channel 4, obviously, with the evictee interview, and you can win the housemate shopping. Only 33 quid, but it's worth a laugh, isn't it? See you then.